So, friends, we have heard a lot about financial jargons, financial numbers, but probably the one number that we all look at and we all think about is probably a net profit. So, if to understand what exactly is a net profit, we can just look at it in our daily lives, what we are doing. On a daily basis, we earn something, but on the other end, we also spend something. So that goes for any other corporates, any other business ventures as well. They earn something and they spend it out. So whatever they are earning is basically their income portion. They may earn through either through interest incomes, they have their own revenue, they sell something, they sell some goods, they sell their services. All those components through which they are earning something, through which they are getting something, is basically their revenue or an income. Now, to earn that income, they are generally spending some or other on some or other avenues. They spend on their manpower, they employ some people to whom they have to pay their salaries. They spend on the office premises, they rent it out, they own some premises. Additionally, they have certain office expenses which keep on going on. They also take some business loans for which they have to pay some interest. So all those components for which they have to spend something, they incur some expenditure, everything comes under expenses portion. So at the end of the day, when I speak about a company, how is it performing, they should have ideally a profitable business, which means that their income should be more than what they are spending. If any business is incurring more, but it is earning less, probably they are not making a lot of profits. On top of that, they have to pay taxes as well to the government. So before taxes, whatever they are earning is called profit before tax. And after taxes, whatever is left with them, that basically is the net profit. We should not get confused that net profit is actually the cash that they are saving. The cash can be different, the net profit can be different. Because there are multiple components of a standard profit and loss statement, which contains some non-cash items as well. Like they have certain, they incur some depreciations. There are certain revenues which they have earned, but they actually haven't received the income of that. So, for a company to grow, there should be a profitable business, which is basically a net profitable business. But additionally, that profit should also convert into cash. So they should also earn some cash profits, which essentially is shown by a separate statement than a net profit statement. So for any financial entity to understand, we should look at the net profit as well as the cash profits of that entity. For an entity like REC, where REC last year earned a five-figure, 10,000 crores of net profit, which is amongst one of the highest profit-making entities in India. This was a benchmark number. Because going into a 5 digits, 10,000 crores is itself a huge number. So for that, REC has gives loans to a lot of entities from which they earn some interest. But for giving that loan, we also take loan from the markets, for which we spend some interest as well. So the interest earned less interest expense is basically my gross profit, of which I pay other expenses like salaries and all those expenses and the taxes as well to the government, which is left with a net profit. But my cash profit can be somewhat different depending on my scenario to scenario. Similarly goes for the other entities, other business houses as well. So this is all we can think about a net profit. So look for the net profit, which is the last residual number of a standard P&L statement at the very bottom. That is the net profit, which actually goes to the shareholders, like the equity shareholders, like we speak about, the market that we speak about. That net profit gives you what is the earning per share. That net profit gives you what is the profit margin of that company. That net profit gives you what exactly is going to the shareholders fund, to the net worth of that company. So net profit is very, very critical and very, very important of an entity. Look for any exceptional items which is contributing to that net profit, which may have come this year but might not come next year. So look for those numbers, what exactly is contributing to that net profit. This is all I can say. Thank you. Cheers.